All right, Unique Mecca Audio, man. I'm gonna tell you about this joint, how this joint played out, so you can hear this. You know what I mean? Show you how my evening went. Cause life is crazy out here in the free world.
Mecca what? Mecca audio.
All right.
Yo! Aight. Keep it going, 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 keep it going. Mecca what? Mecca audio. Mecca what? Mecca audio. Mecca what? Mecca audio. Mecca what? Mecca audio. I like the way it's going now.
All right, you know what it is. Unique Mecca Audio, man. I'm gonna tell you this one. This is crazy. This is crazy. You know what I mean? I'm empty into my world for a minute. This ain't got nothing to do with prison talk and none of that. This got to do with free world, you know, social media, catfishing crap. Okay? Now, you know, I got the number up on the screen just so you know. See the number, the 305-614-1791? I answer that call because I respect you, my viewers. You understand what I'm saying? So I answer the calls, and you know, quite a few people call me. They give me my flowers, they ask me questions or whatever. But I always let them know the Cash App was on the screen. I hope you got the Cash App the same way you got the number. You know what I mean? Big shout out to the Cash App and the number. Big shout out to the Cash App and the number. All right, relax. All right, calm down. Now, I'm gonna tell you how this one played out. I'm into my world for a minute. I'm minding my business. I'm chilling out in my basement, you know. I just rendered a video and I'm just relaxing, and I get a picture, you know, of a beautiful girl. You know what I mean? So I ignore the picture. You know what I mean? So a couple of days go by and I get a text saying, you know, why you're not responding? You know, but I get so many calls, and when the calls come in, they come in with just the number. So it don't have no name next to it. So with all these different numbers, I didn't even know who it was. And, you know, she just kept texting, asking about her friend, said that, oh, I'm trying to reach my friend. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get into a friend's name because I'm not going to put out there because, you know, and that's not my style. So now she telling me she's trying to meet her friend, trying to catch up with her friend and wondering if this is her friend's number. So I text back. I said, no, this is not your friend's number. You know what I mean? And that was it. You know? So then I said, well, who are you? She said, I sent you a picture. So I said, you ain't sent no picture. She said, yeah, I sent the picture. And I said, yeah, and I ignored it. So then I get another text, and she's saying, you know, is this my friend such and such? And I said, you know, no, I told you this wasn't, who are you? She said, I sent you my picture. And then, you know, I said, hold up. And I scrolled up and I seen the picture, and that was the pretty girl. So here it is 4 or 5 days later. So I'm looking at this picture. I'm like, damn, she look good, but, you know, I'm not looking for no woman, so I'm not even paying it no mind. You know, so now I respond back and I tell her, yeah, I see the picture, and no, it's not your friend. You know what I mean? So you must have the wrong number. So now, you know, I'm sitting here and I get a text, because I get a lot of texts, and y'all know if y'all on my joint, I respond to my texts. So I get a lot of texts, so I responded back to the text, and I said, yeah, what's up? You know, how can I help you? You know what I mean? So then I called the number back. You know what I mean? I ain't had nothing better to do. You know what I mean? I said, let me call the number back and, you know, look out for my subscribers, because they always look out for me, and hit the like button as you're doing now, and hit the subscribe button. You know, and definitely they hit the Cash App. So I called, and it's a female. So I said, who's this? She said, it's me. I sent you a picture. You know? I said, oh, the catfish. You know? And she said, nah, this ain't no catfish. I'm looking for my friend such and such. And, you know, da-da-da-da. You know? And they're going back and forth. I know it's a catfish, and I'm bored. I ain't got nothing better to do. So I sit back and, you know, I entertain the conversation. So I said, oh, what's your friend's name? Oh, I put it in the text. I said, I ain't asking about the text. I get too many texts to go back and try and figure out what it was, da-da-da-da. And I don't know how to go back with this Google Voice app to find the text while I'm on the phone. So she told me her friend's name. So I tell her, oh, no, that wasn't such and such. She said, oh, because I'm looking for my friend I went to school with. I'm from such and such, and da-da-da-da. I lost contact with her, and she gave me this whole rundown, so we get to talking. So as we talking, she asked me my name, you know. So I said Mecca, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's what I told her in the text when she asked the first time. So now I'm talking to her on the phone. She asked me what's my name, and I said, Unique, you know. So Remember, a few days ago, I told her Mecca. So while I'm talking, she's going, unique Mecca. And I'm like, what you doing? She said, oh, no, I'm Googling you. I said, how you Googling me? You don't even know my name. She said, no, you told me you gave me one name the other day, and you gave me this name now. I said, yeah, because I knew you was catfishing. She said, nah, man, I ain't catfishing. I'm a grown woman. You know what I mean? I said, all right. So she Googles me on the thing, and she's reading out. She said, oh, you was on Vlad TV. You was on such and such. You was on this. You was on that. And she said, oh, you got a video about I love a dog. You know? I said, all that is on Google. And she said, yeah. I said, well, what did you put in to find it? Because I want to see it, because I don't know how to work the Google like that. So she telling me, oh, everybody know how to work Google. So I said, I hate when people do that, because one of my good friends, you know, that's why up to this day, I don't even check my emails. I give other people the emails, let them check the emails, because I was dealing with one of the homies. And only time I know how to catch the joint is when you first get the call on a joint. You know, when you get the call and it'll flash in the top of the screen that you got a Gmail or a text or whatever. If I don't hit the Gmail when it flashes on the screen, I don't know how to go back in and find the email, you know? And that's because my man traumatized me. You know what I mean? Now, I'm going to tell you about how I feel it was traumatizing. I just come home. You know what I mean? I've never seen Facebook, never seen Instagram, never seen my face, never seen Google, never seen the World Wide Web. I never seen nothing. I've been locked up since 1993, for those that don't know, the regulars know. And here it is, 2020. So now I'm talking to my man on the phone, and he's telling me I sent you an email. And I said, okay, well, I don't know how to find it. Could you send it back to me? You know what I mean? So I could catch it when it first come in. And he said, man, stop playing. Everybody know how to use an email. I said, nah, bro, I don't know how to text it. I don't know how to find it. Just send it back. And he's like, come on, man, everybody know how to use an email. And now it's pissing me off, because that's reminding me that these people took 26 years of my life, and I don't know how to do something as simple as open an email or to find the email, you know? And I'm like, yo, big bro, you really pissing me off right now, man. I told you I don't know how to find it. Either you're going to resend the email or you're not. Man, come on with that. I sent you an email before and you looked at it. And I'm trying to explain to him, no, because it flashed on the screen and I hit it when it came on. It's how I was able to look at it. I don't know how to go back in the phone and find the email, you know, once it disappears off the top of the screen. Man, everybody know how to do that. Da, 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 da. So he talked to me so nasty. I mean, so nasty. You know what I mean? And it was pissing me off so much, because I keep moving and doing these videos and traveling and partying and, you know, been all over the United States moving around. I even been as far as to Puerto Rico to try not to sit still, to think about how these people robbed me for 26 years of my life. But when this man did this, it just, boom, hit me. These people raped you for your freedom for 26 years, and you don't even know how to do something as simple as open an email. So ever since then, that's how I got traumatized. Big shout out to being traumatized.
Mecca what? Mecca audio.
Big shout out to being traumatized. You know what I mean? Big shout out. You know what I mean? So I came from the Mecca to be traumatized. So now I don't even check emails no more. I hate when somebody even say I emailed you. You know what I mean? So that's why I just let people text me. I just found out that the app that I'm on with the number that's on the screen, that it has text. So that's how I was able to text back. And I was trying to respond back to the old texts. And it was so many of them that I've missed that I'm trying to catch up on, because, you know, I don't want nobody to feel like they're reaching out and I'm not responding. Because I respond to the texts that I get on that, you know, number on the screen. And I respond to all my DMs, you know what I mean? Because I wouldn't want no one to not respond to me if I hit them off. And you know what they say, you know what I mean? I work by code. Do unto others as you want done to you. So that's how I got into this entanglement with this young lady, you know what I mean? So we sitting there and she's telling me, like, you know how to Google. I'm looking at you. You all over social media. You know what I mean? You all over Google. I said, yeah, but I don't know how to use it. I never used it. I don't even use the World Wide Web. I barely, if I turn on my phone and I go to YouTube, whatever is in the YouTube is what I might look at if it's something that catch my interest from the thumbnail or the title. You know what I mean? Or I would look up the channels that I already know, like my homies that have channels. I put their names in, and that's all the names that's in there. So like somebody said in the thing they wanted me to speak on the Blue Da Vinci and the meat situation. And I asked them in the text, and I'm sure y'all seen it if you look, I told them send me the link. Cause I don't know how to go in and find it. You know what I mean? Cause all I do is just stay in my lane, in my zone, and make these videos for you is what I use this YouTube for. But all that searching, being nosy and all of that, I don't get into that. No disrespect to nobody that do it. I just, I'm nervous to use, all this technology after 26 years away because I'm afraid it's going to freeze my phone up or block the phone or break the phone. So, every time somebody say, oh, just figure it out, just play with it. You know what I mean? That's what y'all do. But me, after 26 years away, not being around it, I'm scared it's going to freeze up. Then I got to go find somebody to help me unfreeze it. Let me tell you a funny one. I go to Best Buy. I signed up for the Geek Squad. I paid $200 a year for the Geek Squad so that I got a membership where I could go there anytime I want to any Best Buy in the United States, for the Geek Squad. And as long as they don't have someone that has an appointment, they have to see me because I'm a Geek Squad member. So that's how I learned how to edit videos. You know what I mean? That's how I learned how to, semi-make files. You know what I mean? And anything I need, I go to Best Buy and I take my phone and my computer. It's funny, right? I got a desktop computer that one of the homies gave me, and I didn't really know how to work it, so I plug out the whole damn desktop, and I take it to Best Buy, sit it on the counter, and I ask them, how do you do such and such? And they like, oh, no, that's simple, And right there, I'm like, I'm about to get pissed off. They get ready to tell me how simple it is because they don't know I've been going 26 years, So I explained to all of them at the Best Buy about my house. I said, look, because they're all about 18, 19. None of them was over 21. You know what I mean? The little Geek Squad kids. So I said, look, what year was you born? They tell me like 2000, 99, 98. I said, well, I've been locked up since 1993, and I just came home 2020. So I was locked up your whole life. You grew up under all this. You understand? If I was to hand you an AK-47 and told you to break it down, you know what I mean? Or a shotgun and told you to break it down, you wouldn't know how to do it. You know what I mean? So by you trying to tell me how to open an email or whatever I'm doing is simple, that's like me handing you an AK, saying it's real simple. Take it apart and clean it, hit the barrel and hit the trigger and take the spring out, and you're going to look at me like I'm crazy. I said, but that's how I'm looking at you, you talking to me like this. I've been going a long time, man. So they kind of understand and they like, wow. You know what I mean? But that kind of opened the door for them to work with me a little better and be a little bit more understanding and tolerant of my, social media ignorance per se. So now let's jump back to this girl. I'm all over the place when I do this, gunshots. You know what I mean? I'm all over the place. So now back to this girl. I'm talking to her on the phone and she's telling me about the Google and how she Googled me and what came up. And I'm asking, okay, well, read what it says. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what it say. Oh, you know what it say. You all over social media. You know what it say. I said, listen, sis. I ever told her, I said, I've been gone 26 years. You know what I mean? I don't know nothing about none of this. You're telling me that you Google me and you're saying a lot of things is coming up when you do it. And, I don't know what it is. Well, tell me so I can put it in my phone however you did it. I used the name you gave me. You know what I mean? I said, okay, what name did I give you? I didn't tell you, my YouTube name, And she like, the name you, and I'm like, oh man, so you one of them argumentative chicks. You can't just tell me what you put in the thing and walk me through it. No, because everybody know how to do it. So I said, well, now I feel like you're being disrespectful. How am I being disrespectful? I said, because I'm telling you politely that I don't know how to do it, and I'm asking you to assist me how to do it. You understand? And reason why I don't ask a lot of people, when I first came home and I used to ask, the people that was around me, a lot of them would get irritated because even while they were showing me, I still didn't understand. But they didn't understand that I've never seen this before. It's like I was frozen in time and they dropped me off, you know what I mean, in 2020, and then had me a smartphone and said, figure it out. So when you ask somebody a question, they frustrated because they feel like I'm asking them simple stuff. Yo, I'm gonna give you another funny one. You know, I like to dance. I like to keep it 100, and I'm gonna even say these names. My man D and my sister Kalua. When I first came home, they was like, cause you know they had an Instagram set up for me. My family had an Instagram set up for me before I come home from this company that I was with, but I've never physically seen it. All they did was print up pictures of, you know, the page or the comment or whatever, and they'll send it to me. And then I get to read the comments and I write back the comments and I put it in an envelope, mail it out, and then they'll take it and they'll scan it and put it in. I remember the first time I sent my man Cavario a comment, you know, he bugged out. He said, "How did you get to write it?" You know what I mean? Because it wasn't typed in. It was a picture of what I wrote with my scribble scrabble that the company I was with. You know what I mean? Big shout out to VFI, I think it was called. You know what I mean? Voices for Inmate, that was it. You know what I mean? My man Darnell, rest in peace, he passed. Rest in peace. Calm down, y'all. Calm down, man. All right, damn. Now, check. So Darnell used to just scan what the inmates write and then, you know, paste it in, you know, to whatever inbox or news feed we wanted it to. So I never seen it. So now I come home and my man D and his girl say, "Yo, you should go live." This after I did the first drum. Go back and look at my previous videos. All my videos is fire. I know a lot of y'all new. I had over 20,000 new subscribers. So I know a lot of y'all come and you just watch from today on. But trust me, the previous videos is fire. You can just scroll through the 500 videos and hit anyone, and you'll see my transformation and my growth and, you know, how I evolved. But they telling me when I first came home, when I did the welcome home joint over there in Edgewater, you know what I mean? With me, Todd, Pretty Tone, you know, Big D, you know, my son, you know what I mean? All of us, Mo Grime, you know, we all did the joint. So they said, "Yo, you should do a live." You know what I mean? So I said, "How do you do a live?" So they had to walk me through from their house on the phone how to do a live. So if you go back, it might probably even be safe. If you go back to 2020, you know what I mean? You see when I did my first live, and I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't even know how to read the comments. I didn't know comments was gonna come up. I didn't know none of that because I never seen none of that. I know all this is crazy to y'all, but you know this was what it was like. You know, adjusting. I'm not gonna say readjusting, because I wasn't out here for none of this. So this is how I was adjusting to this new technology, that I didn't even know how to do a Instagram live. I don't even know how to go live on Facebook. I tried to go live on Facebook the other day and didn't even know what the hell to hit. You know what I mean? And I just gave up and said, forget it. That's why I don't even use the Facebook. You know, everybody say that Facebook is easy because they say it's for old timers like me and that Instagram is for young people. But, you know, I learned how to use the Instagram, so I just stick with it. Like, I learned how to use the iPhone, so I stick with it. Everybody say the Android is easier, but, you know, I learned on the iPhone, so, you know, you can't teach an old dog like me new tricks, so I'm comfortable with the iPhone and Instagram. Forget the Android and the Facebook. So now, you know, I'm talking to the girl on the phone, and then she finally gives me the information, and then when I put the name, she just put in Unique Mecca, I think she said, right? So I put that in, and then I seen all these videos come up, and it's a ton of stuff I got up on Google. You know, I didn't, wallahi, I didn't know nothing about this. It's a ton of stuff on Google, because all this time I've been out here, to be honest, man, I never even thought about Googling myself. You know what I mean? And I'm sure a lot of people here watching never even Googled themselves. Try Googling yourself and see what come up. I mean, so much stuff came up. So she's like, "Oh my God, you're all over the internet." You know what I mean? And I said, "Get out of here." So that's why I wanted to see what she's seeing. I'm asking her, what is it she see? You understand what I'm saying? She don't want to tell me because she think I'm playing stupid. You know what I mean? But I'm telling her, I feel you're calling me stupid because I'm telling you that, social media illiterate and I don't know how to do it, and I'm asking you for your assistance. You understand what I'm saying? So it was just kind of crazy the way she was talking to me, but and she even telling me, "Damn, calm down. You can tell you just came out of jail because you real aggressive." You know what I mean? I said, "Nah, even when I wasn't in jail, I was aggressive. I don't like people belittling me. I'm not belittling you. You are belittling me because I'm telling you I don't know how to do it, and you're sitting here talking to me like I'm crazy and laughing at me. You know what I mean? No, I'm not laughing at you. You are laughing at me because you're laughing right now." She giggling in the phone and all this while she telling me this crap. You understand what I'm saying? So then she finally calmed down. She said, "Well, just put in Unique Mecca." So I put in unique Mecca, and that's where I seen all that stuff up. So now once I get all that in there, I'm like, oh snap, you know what I mean? She said, you know, put it in YouTube. So I put it in YouTube, Unique Mecca, and the whole joint came up, Unique Mecca Audio. She said, you're at the top of the search and all that, so you're doing real good, so I don't understand how you don't know how to use all this. I said, because all I do is, you know, I got my people set up the studio from my Cash App that my family sent me on the YouTube. Thank you all, everybody. Big shout out to y'all that donate. Thank you. All right. Relax, y'all. Relax. So I'm explaining to her that I just know how to work the studio because my people showed me how to work the studio, and all I hit is start recording them. When I'm done, I hit stop recording them. When I'm ready, I just hit the thing that says intro and my little Mecca audio chain coming. When I'm ready, I hit outro. And then when I'm done, I just hit file. I change the name on the file. I go to YouTube Studio and I open up the joint that I want to upload. And then I open it, you know, and then I hit upload and open it and it shoots it up to YouTube and it does it on its own. So I got that little format down. I'm comfortable with that. You know what I mean? So she just didn't, you know, understand or believe that I could have so much going on YouTube and social media and not know what the hell I'm doing. You know what I mean? And it's like crazy because I don't even know how to take it. But anyway, let me get to this now. You know, I think it was a catfish. I think it was a chick that was trying to talk to me because she was really pissing me off and she was going back and forth this bull crap to me. You know how to do it. You know how to do it. I'm telling her, I don't know how to do it. Stop it. You know what I mean? If you're going to tell me you're not going to tell me, I'm going to get off this phone and go about my damn business. So every time I got there, she calmed me down a little bit and gave me the little information I'm asking about. So I said, I looked at the picture. I said, nah, you know, you're kind of cute in an ugly kind of way. You know what I mean? So she started laughing. What do you mean an ugly kind of way? I said, nah, you're not my type, but you know what I mean? But you are cute. You know what I mean? But I say ugly kind of way because that's not really what I'm into. But you are cute. You know what I mean? So she started laughing and she's like, oh no, that's my picture. I don't wear no makeup. You know? I said, oh, okay, all right, you don't wear no makeup. So I said, did you get that picture? Because I told her that I used to watch a show on the inside called Catfish, and I know people used to take pictures of other people and put it up on, you know, on websites or what they call it, dating sites, and say that they this gorgeous person or this kind of, you know, cute but in an ugly kind of way person. But she ain't no ugly kind of way. I'm just teasing when I say that. I just figured y'all would like that kind of cute with an ugly kind of way. She was cute. She was gorgeous. But I said, nah, there's no way in hell this is you because you can't be this damn cute and so disrespectful. You know what I mean? Gunshots to her being disrespectful. I mean, because she was just talking to me crazy. Like, oh, you got to know how to do it. How do you know how to do it? And she's doing all this crap. So, you know, she tell me, nah, I ain't no catfish. So she said, you want me to send another picture? I said, nah, I don't need you to send nothing else because I really don't like your attitude because you're really pissing me off because you're disrespecting me the way you're talking. And, you know, I'm not really into that. You know what I mean? I just didn't have nothing better to do tonight, so that's why I even entertained this. You know what I mean? And she's like, well, I shouldn't have sent my picture because, you know how people take pictures on the internet and do this and that. I said, nah, I really don't know how they do it. I just know people use it for catfish. You know what I mean? Because I seen the catfish thing. She said, nah, you know, I can't believe I sent you my picture. I said, all right, so this is what I do. How do I send the picture back or how do I delete the picture? You know what I mean? She said, oh, no, you can't send it back up. Once it go out, it's out. I said, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. So, you know, I'm not going to use the picture. I'm just going to block your damn number. You know what I mean? And you ain't got to worry about me calling no more. Then you know I'm serious about not using your picture. You know what I mean? Because I'm not really, you know, looking for no female or getting into all this. And I don't really like the way you talk to me because you don't seem to be having any empathy towards, you know, me just coming home after 26 years and learning this. So I can't even tell you the simple things like I don't understand or I don't know because you laughing at me. And when you laugh at me, that triggers me to remember that these people raped me for 26 years of my life. So to be honest, I really don't want to talk to you again. You know what I mean? But it was a pleasure talking to you because, you know, I passed a little time on the phone tonight. You know, yeah, but nah, I ain't no catfish. I'm going to send you some more pictures. I said, no, you just said that you don't want to send your pictures over the internet. And, you know what I mean? You're accusing me like I'm going to do something with your pictures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to block your number And that way you would know I'm not going to use your picture because you was trying to contact somebody else. You know, it wasn't me. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button to subscribe. Cash App on the screen. Hit the like button, man. You know what I mean? Now, you know, and make sure y'all subscribe. So she's telling me, no, I want you to see it's me. No, I don't need to see it's you. So I said, hold on. So you did all this time just because you wanted to meet me? No, I'm really looking for my friend. I said, okay, so why are you pressing the issue about sending me another picture when you already told me that you sent the picture and you disrespected me, telling me that you think I might use your picture to do something on the internet that, you know what I mean, is internet unacceptable, you know? And she's like, no. I said, nah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to end this conversation. I'm getting ready to go make a video and tell my people about how you disrespected me, you know what I mean? And how I found it amusing. Big shout out to being disrespected and being found amusing.
Mecca what?
Mecca audio, gunshots. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at. So that's what I was talking about with her. I've been on here, about 25 minutes. I've been on here 25 minutes. I just wanted to share that one with y'all to give you a good morning joint, to let you know how crazy this is and, you know, how I'm still adjusting, you know, to society. Because like I said, me talking to y'all is therapeutic, you know? So please, somebody, everybody, anybody, give me some advice on this whole exchange that went down and me being, feeling, disrespected when somebody say, everybody know how to do that on social media. Everybody know how to do that online. You know what I mean? When I've been going 26 years. And when they say that, that reminds me that I was raped of my freedom for 26 years. And yes, for you YouTube haters, from my choices. From my choices to break the law, I was raped of my freedom. You understand what I'm saying? From my choices to break the law, I was raped of my freedom. And that's why I'm doing this video, because I want you youngins to watch this that's laughing at this video or, whatever you feeling about this video, to understand that this could be you if you continue to break the law. That's the message of this video. You could be the dumb nigga sitting here, you understand what I'm saying, that don't even know how to open an email. You understand what I'm saying? That don't even know how to Google. You understand what I'm saying? That don't even know how to use Facebook, or whatever it is they're going to have 26 years later if you keep breaking the law. You couldn't get a better message than this. And that's why I say the Cash App on the screen. This game is to be sold, not told. I'm entering you into my mind of how screwed up I am from my choices to be a drug kingpin and poison my community. But thank God I rehabilitated myself. Big shout out to rehabilitation. Big shout out to rehabilitation. You know what I mean? Big shout out to rehabilitation. But that's what I'm saying. Do y'all understand where I'm really coming from? Do you understand where I'm coming from? I can't say no plain than that. Youngins, don't go on the street. Don't break the law. Stay in school, go get a job, get a trade, do anything other than break the law, because you don't want to be sitting in the chair I'm sitting in 26 years later with the mentality that I have because these Europeans raped you for your freedom. Cash App on the goddamn screen. I'm out of here. You know what I mean?
Cheers, cheers, to the crime,
Fresh out the can of 26, he back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in hall. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the night. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind. Spend a couple bands on the dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No Catfish, a roaring uptown. They be horn uptown, Dominican bust down. Now we on the positive, you we got a lot to give. Now you trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend it air. He started in uptown, he gon' finish there. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the rudiments.